The downfall of Ruby Franke, once a beloved figure in the family vlogging community, has triggered a far-reaching conversation about parenting, ethics, and the consequences of living a highly publicized life online. For years, Ruby cultivated an image of familial harmony on her 8 Passengers YouTube channel, gaining a massive following that was drawn to her seemingly wholesome depiction of family life. At the time, viewers marveled at the well-structured household she portrayed, complete with a strong focus on discipline and moral guidance. Yet beneath the polished surface, critics began to note troubling patterns in her parenting style. Ruby's approach, which she defended as a means of instilling strong values in her children, came under fire for being overly harsh, raising concerns about the physical and emotional well-being of her family. These concerns were amplified when Ruby formed a professional and personal partnership with Jodi Hildebrandt, a licensed therapist known for her counseling organization, Connections. The pair seemed to share a vision of parenting that went beyond traditional discipline, venturing into practices many regarded as extreme. Ruby began promoting Jodi's philosophies heavily, incorporating them into her own methods. This alignment with Jodi not only solidified Ruby's reputation as a strict parent, but also attracted increasing scrutiny. Together, they created content and hosted sessions that pushed controversial parenting strategies, casting themselves as authoritative figures on family values. However, their growing influence came with a darker undertone, as many questioned the ethics and implications of their teachings. The situation reached a breaking point in August 2023 when both Ruby and Jodi were arrested on allegations that stunned even their harshest critics. The news shocked the online community, which had followed Ruby's channel for years, debating her parenting choices but never imagining the severity of the situation. Social media exploded with outrage and condemnation as more details emerged. Former fans, casual viewers, and outspoken critics revisited Ruby's older videos, reinterpreting moments that once seemed innocuous as potential red flags. Jodi, too, faced a wave of backlash, her professional reputation in tatters as accusations mounted against her. This once respected therapist was now being portrayed as a figure who not only endorsed, but actively perpetuated harmful ideologies. Amidst the fallout, Ruby's eldest daughter, Shari Franke, emerged as a critical voice. Having distanced herself from her mother's choices long before the arrests, Shari was uniquely positioned to offer insight into the realities of growing up in a family vlog. She had previously made it clear that she did not support the Connections organization or the parenting philosophies her mother promoted. After Ruby's arrest, Shari took to social media, expressing relief that action had finally been taken. She shared updates with her followers, emphasizing that the children's safety was paramount and requesting privacy for her siblings as they processed the dramatic turn of events. Shari's recently published memoir, The House of My Mother, A Daughter's Quest for Freedom, provides a detailed account of her experiences, offering readers a rare glimpse into the pressures and consequences of life in the public eye. The book delves into her relationship with Ruby, the rigid environment fostered by her mother's parenting style, and the profound impact of Ruby's collaboration with Jodi. Central to Shari's narrative is her exploration of the peculiar dynamics between Ruby and Jodi. Their relationship, marked by secrecy and unusual arrangements, raised serious questions. While Shari refrains from making definitive claims about the exact nature of their bond, her observations hint at a closeness that extended beyond professional collaboration, further fueling speculation among those who have followed the story closely. Adding to the conversation are comments from Ruby's sister, Bonnie, who has been candid in her criticism of Ruby's parenting. Bonnie expressed doubt that Ruby ever possessed the qualities necessary to be a truly selfless parent, aligning her perspective with Shari's. This perspective underscores the idea that the issues within the Franke household were not solely the result of external influences like Jodi's philosophies, but also deeply rooted in Ruby's own personality and choices. Bonnie's comments resonate with those who believe that Ruby's actions and her insistence on strict, sometimes harsh parenting were symptomatic of a broader inability to connect empathetically with her children. One of the most compelling aspects of Shari's story is her call for change in the world of family vlogging. In her memoir and public statements, she argues that the concept of family vlogging itself is fundamentally flawed. The practice of showcasing children's lives to an often faceless and vast online audience can lead to exploitation, a lack of privacy, and long-term emotional consequences. Shari's stance has sparked debate, particularly among other family vloggers. Some, like her Aunt Bonnie, have defended their own vlogging practices, insisting they are conducted ethically and with the children's consent. However, Shari maintains that children raised in the spotlight of family vlogs cannot fully comprehend the implications of having their lives documented online. This argument raises crucial questions about informed consent, digital footprints, and the responsibilities of parents who choose to share their family's most intimate moments with the world. Shari's experiences also highlight the discrepancy between public image and private reality. Throughout Ruby's rise as a family vlogger, her content often portrayed a polished, morally upright household. Yet, as Shari's memoir reveals, the reality behind the scenes was far more complicated. The partnership with Jodi, the secretive behavior, and the strict control exercised over family members painted a picture of a home environment that was anything but ideal. These revelations serve as a reminder of the complexities involved in public personas, particularly for those who build their reputations on ideals of morality and family values. In the broader discussion of online culture and parenting, Shari's story provides a crucial perspective. It underscores the need for greater scrutiny of family vloggers, particularly those who rely on strict, highly controlled environments to project an image of perfection. Shari's insights challenge audiences to question not only the content they consume, but also the impact that content might have on the people involved. Her call for change is not simply about criticizing her own upbringing. It's a plea for a more ethical, thoughtful approach to how we share our lives online, especially when those lives include children who may not have a full voice in the matter. As the story of Ruby Franke and Jodi Hildebrandt continues to unfold, Shari's commentary offers a valuable lens through which to consider the intersection of family dynamics, online fame, and personal responsibility.